and welcome to Hardin County Extension today. I'm Jarrett Cox with Hardin County Educational Community Television, and I thank you for watching the program. So the Extension office is very important to our area, and I'm sure that many people that work there are people that you're familiar with in your own community, and I'd like to introduce one of them to you, one of the newest agents at the Extension office, Ms. Jocelyn Kemp. Jocelyn, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So can you tell me a little bit about how you got involved in 4-H?
Sure. So in the past, I've worked at the Extension office as a family and consumer science program assistant. So I worked with Dana, and that's how I got really started in that Extension office. In the past, I also helped with Marla and Stephanie with their 4-H program. I did a little bit of volunteering and an internship when I was in college. And then from there, I moved into the 4-H program as an agent.
So I know every agent does something a little bit different. What are kind of the areas that you touch on in your job?
So 4-H is for positive youth development. So we work with the youth of our community. That's typically, the 4-H ages are from 9 to 18 years old. We also have Clover Buds, and that's 5 to 8 years old for the little bit of younger kids. And we can work with schools, we can go into classrooms, or we can host programs and events at the Extension office, or we can have community partners and host off-site events or programs that meet the needs of the community.
How did you become interested in what 4-H does?
Well, I became interested just being in the Extension office and being around the program and working with the youth. One of my passions is learning and teaching, so this is a great career field for that because I love being around the kids and teaching them new things that they may not be familiar with, or also growing their passions and interests and really helping them to pursue those interests.
And it's so important. Anybody that teaches, they do not get the thanks that they deserve for all that they do. So what are some of the professional accomplishments that you're the most proud of in your long career?
Well, for now, I think I'm most proud of the degrees that I have earned going to college. Those are very important to me. Like I said, I love learning, so I really feel like I could be like a professional student, which in some aspect, this career path is perfect for that. So I do have a master's in extension education, and I am proud of that degree, and I had an awesome time pursuing that. I got that with Colorado State, all online. I also have a bachelor's in animal science, so I do have a passion for agriculture and working with animals, particularly larger animals. And just that all combined really fits well with the 4-H program and what this community is needing and what the kids are needing in this community.
One of the things that just so impresses me about 4-H is all the people, this is such a community-driven program, and all of the agents are right here in the community, and it's my understanding you live in Fort Knox.
Well, actually, I just moved off of Fort Knox recently in December, yes. We just bought our first house, my husband and I, for our family in Elizabethtown. So we just moved to Elizabethtown in December. We did live on Fort Knox for about 4 years. So we joined this community as a military family, and my husband was active duty. He recently ended his contract, so he is out of the military, and we are a civilian family living in E-Town now.
Well, I thank your husband for his service.
Oh, thank you.
So, now that you're back, now you're here in Kentucky, you're here as a civilian family. What are some of the things that you enjoy about this area?
Well, one thing I have really noticed is just the strong passion and love for the community the state as a whole, the state of Kentucky, that it has for each other and its strong history and a bunch of different backgrounds. And not only that, I feel like just extension with the University of Kentucky is really emphasizing the importance for the communities across the state, and that's really important to me as an individual. So to be a part of that and be such a strong part of the community is just really awesome for me.
And bringing it back to the Extension office, one of the things that you're involved in is the sewing club. Can you talk a little bit about the sewing club?
Sure. So with the sewing club, they have different levels. So basically each child will start out at whatever level either the beginner level or the advanced level, and they move up based on the projects that they complete. So they gain more experience as they go up each level. And then whatever project they do complete, they can submit that to the county fair and move on to the state fair for competition.
And if someone wants to join the sewing club, what do they need to do?
They would need to start with us the beginning of the program year, which would be in September, and that means that they would be able to complete their sewing project through the year and submit it to the fairs.
So sewing project, can you talk a little bit about what that entails?
So that would be based on the level that you're at. So each child will be on a different level depending on what they've completed in the past. So as they move up, they'll have different tasks to complete with sewing. That might include like adding a zipper, making an entire outfit. And they meet every Monday evenings at 4 o'clock.
And that is at the Extension office, correct?
Yes. And at the Extension office, we have a whole sewing workroom dedicated to that program. So each child will actually have their own assigned sewing machine with the tools that they would need to work on their project. So they don't necessarily have to own their own machine at home. They totally can to work on that at home. But we provide those pieces of equipment for those kids.
It's such a great thing to be able, you know, kind of the way they used to say, try before you buy. But it's something you can try this and see if it's something that's for you.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have a lot of very experienced volunteers that participate with that. Our club leader is amazing. She works really well with all the kids. She works with them on their level that they're at, so they feel confident moving forward with those projects.
And there are a lot of great projects that we saw and you will see in this episode of Hardin County Extension today. So let's take you to the footage.
Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn Kemp here with HCEC-TV, and today we are with the sewing program with the Hardin County Extension office. We have our members working on sewing projects that they're going to enter into the county fair or the state fair. Each child is on a different level of skill, so they're working on moving up and mastering their skills with sewing.
My name's Mila Hawkins, and I'm 11 years old, and I'm making a duffel bag. So right now we're trying to thread the bob.
I'm 13 years old, and I'm making pajama pants, and I want to be in this class to be the sound sewing.
I'm 14 years old and I'm working on pajamas, and I decided to come here because sewing seems very interesting to me.
So this sewing program meets every Monday, and they start at the beginning of the year. So if you're interested in sewing, you might want to sign up around August or September when we start the new 4-H program year. If you want to learn about new programs that the Hardin County Extension office is offering for 4-H members, you can always reach out to us by phone or email or stop by the office. We have many different programs. There is Feathers and Fluff with rabbits and poultry. There is livestock that works with all livestock animals, sewing, of course. We also have a teen club. We have a Cloverbud club if you have little siblings that are interested in joining that. There's a bunch of clubs I haven't even mentioned, and a lot of the clubs that involve animals, you do not have to own an animal to participate. You're always welcome to participate regardless of that. And if you're interested in anything, you can give us a call or stop by. I just want to thank everyone for watching Hardin County Extension today.